Hey Kira,
Hey, Sean.
you know there are a lot of things out there that don't seem like they should go together, but they go together really great.
Mm-hmm.
Socks and sandals,
French fries and ice cream.
that's to be determined. Social media people and tax evasion, but also guitar and ukulele.
Yes.
So today, Vangoa has sent me this ukulele. We're going to use it to accompany you in this incredible song that you've written.
Hell yeah.
You ready for this?
I am.
These are all chords that I don't really know on ukulele, but I'm gonna learn.
It's okay. I gave him the chords.
I know. She's very prepared. She has like a chord chart with the lyrics and everything. I'm like, wow, is this what like professionals do? We're talking like C sharp major and minor, chords you've never even seen before on a ukulele. This is some wild new territory. But yeah, I'm gonna be using this awesome Vangoa uke. So what do you say? Let's get to it.
Let's do it.
All right, so one interesting way to think about ukulele is actually as a supplement to guitar stuff, which is how we're going to be using it today. I did an unboxing of this one on my ukulele channel, which I will link you to. But you have to get something that is decent. Like the super cheap ukuleles don't cut it. That's why I like this Vangoa one, because it has like a beveled edge and it just stays, the intonation is pretty good, right? So, you know, a lot of the super cheap ones, like they might sound good open, but then once you start doing stuff higher up the neck, it doesn't sound good. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna have Kira perform the song with a rubber bridge guitar, which specifically has a lot of the high end out of it. And the cool thing about a uke is the register of it is a perfect complement where you can get separation from like the lower mid-range of an acoustic guitar and kind of add like a cool top end to maybe complement both the guitar and her singing voice, right? So I'm just gonna track this in a way that is following the chords. I'll talk about the chords maybe after this, but I want to use this more as a textured layer, like I said, to complement the guitar, while also adding a little bit of a percussive nature. The cool thing about playing a uke like steady like this is it kind of adds almost like a shaker-like percussion sonically that you can kind of drive maybe like a fingerstyle track forward. So I'm gonna add this to the track and then I'll talk about the chords afterwards.
Hide yourself from him. He lurks in the dark while you're fast asleep.
right, so now I want to talk about some of these complicated chords and why ukulele is a really cool instrument, because it may seem complicated, but it's easier to do, right? So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna play the first verse loop, which if we talk about the chords, I'll put the chords up as I'm doing it. It seems complicated, but if you watch my hand and how it's moving around on a uke, it's actually not so bad. So we're gonna start it off just with an A major chord and then just go through it, right? So here's what it sounds like. I'll go around one more time. Okay, so if you just like try to follow those chords, it's like, man, this is difficult. But honestly, on a uke, it's really easy. Okay, so we're gonna start off with the A major chord. Now, maybe you've seen A major like this on a uke, where it's just like 2-1 open open. But the nice thing is, with these different voicings that you can do on a uke, you can actually have these mini kind of bar chords that are way more usable than even on a guitar, right? Because there's only 4 strings. So let's talk about the chord progression real quick. It's an A major to a G sharp 7. Okay, so usually you might be like, all right, A major like this, where I'm just going from the bottom up, 4, 5, 4. Now you can flip this to a A7 just by kind of taking this right here, 4, 5, 4, and going 4, 3, 4, and then moving it back, right? But then that becomes kind of like a quick finger thing, right? So what's actually a lot easier is if you do it like this as a little bar chord. And I'm actually holding the G string right here just to kind of mute it. And then I've got this shape right here. There's A, and then I'm moving it back to this shape. And then I can go to the next chord, right? Which is C sharp minor, which is like, oh my gosh, these are so hard. But A minor is super easy, it's just 2, open, open, open. So now we have these closed voices. A minor, A sharp minor, B minor, C minor, C sharp minor, right? So now it's 6, 4, 4, 4, and it's the same shape where everything is under that bar chord, and then I can go from C sharp minor to C sharp major, like that. Then I can go F sharp minor just by moving this down. So now it's 4, 6, 5, 4, and then go to the B7 here, which is 2, 1, 2, or 2, 3, 2, 2, and then E flat just right there, and then that G flat power chord, right? So if we just go through the chords by itself, it's like this is actually super complex musically, but because the ukulele offers such an easier way to bar chords and move them around, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, back to home, right? Those are 8 chords that if you look at the way that my hand is moving, it barely looks like I'm really changing the form of my hand that much at all, right? And I think that's kind of like one of the biggest things, the biggest takeaways for me on this instrument, because again, aside from this being like a really quality one with kind of like cool features like the armrest and just like, yeah, I mean, it looks gorgeous, right? It just makes you kind of think about music in a different way. So again, there's an affiliate link in the description if you guys want to support the channel by maybe even following the uke channel. Go show Kira some love. I think the song turned out really, really well. Let me know if you guys have any questions or comments in the comment section. Thanks again to Vangoa for sponsoring the video, and I will talk to you guys soon. Thanks a lot.